I'm not gonna do a costume change. Is that fucking
No,
crazy?
man, it's fine.
I'm crazy.
Dude, we're in such shambles right now.
Yeah, we are.
We should talk about it. No costume change.
Oh, no costume changes, nothing.
It's a rough day. It
is a rough time, but things are gonna get better.
Yes, they are.
Welcome to another episode of
Nerd Out.
I am Randy. This is Brian, and Brian, you're hurting. You got Megatron troubles.
Yeah, I'm about to get bent over for north of $300, man. There's that Megatron coming out. There's that Make Toys Desperatron, which sounds terrible. I hate that name.
Is it Desperatron? It's like Desperate. Desperatron.
I think it's like Despair.
We're talking about two new third-party Transformers that are coming out. I think you just said that.
Third-party Masterpiece scale Megatrons.
Right. Quick interruption. Just as I'm editing this video right now in the depths of my basement in its disarray, looks like an MP Megatron has pictures have surfaced. So I'll try to show a picture on this, and that's pretty exciting news. It's coincidental maybe. I don't know. Maybe we're working some magic. Yeah, that's awful. Just watch the video. And you already have the Apollyon, which is pretty solid to begin with.
Solid looking.
Solid looking.
It's solid looking.
You really don't like playing with that thing, right?
It's not fun. I tried to own that thing last night again, and I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
It's like, I love the way it looks on my shelf, but it's a little easier than this, but not much.
Dude, anything is easier than that. This is the worst Transformer in the history of my view on Transformers. This was the most frustrating Transformer I've ever transformed.
I'm scared of this. Like, I won't touch it because I will break it.
Yes.
Like I got, these things love to break toys.
The thing is I don't even remember it really being that fragile. It was just, it was so complex.
Yep.
And I like complex transforming robots. It was just that it was so complex. I've never tried it again, and I'm thinking I should try it, but I think that if I did, I would end up, without a doubt, throwing it in a wall. And I really don't have anger issues. This thing creates anger issues.
It looks it. Like, they're so, if you compare it to any other Masterpiece Transformer, and video-wise.
Yeah.
There's no transformation.
No,
there's a couple, and all of them, they fast forward. They and it's like, it doesn't even look fun.
No.
But the Make Toys and the DX9 do look like a lot of fun.
They look pretty good. I actually think, the Apollyon look good. I just want to go back to that. My problem with the Apollyon, as far as the looks of the robot, I had an issue with, like, the space between the legs seemed really wide.
It is really wide.
Yeah,
it's too much. Yeah, it is really. It looks. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it just looks a little bit too wide. But it's like, if you could, like, bring them in a little bit and, like,
which I think they did. On the DX9 and the Make Toys.
The DX9 and Make Toys. Now, which one comes out first?
The DX9, it should be out, like, in a day. It should be out next week.
Oh, no, you're in trouble then.
No, I actually have the money put aside, made some calls,
Nice.
Whatever, so I can order it the day it comes out. But the Make Toys one, I think, is going to be the sleeper hit.
Yeah? Why is that?
The transformation just looks so sort of easy. It looks so unfragile. Everything looks chunky.
Right.
Like, in its mid modes, when it's just nothing, it all looks like thick and heavy, which is sweet, and it all comes into a decent gun, and a really nice robot, but it doesn't look fragile at all.
My one problem, just judging on pictures of the Make Toys one, is the head doesn't look quite refined enough.
I'll give you that.
But it could just be the pictures I've seen, and I think from what we've seen of them anyway, are pretty early. Like, I think they're late prototypes, early production type stuff, so they can always change that. But you're definitely getting both of them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then you already have your Megatron, which I'm never going to touch again, because now we know that it's one of your shit toys.
Yep. When we say shit toys, that's toys I take to the bathroom with me.
Right. So he's going to take a dump. He's going to sit there. He's going to transform his Megatron.
Play with some Megatron.
But he washes his hands, I'm sure. But I'm still.
But I don't wash the toy.
That's true.
I don't. Man. Sorry.
So when we reviewed that, was that pre or post?
Way pre. Way pre.
Okay.
I didn't go in the bathroom when we reviewed it. No, not even close. Yeah, but yeah.
Back to, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a Megatron fan.
I know.
At all. I don't know why, man. I think. No, I do know why.
Man? I mean, I love a good-looking Megatron.
He's so plain.
But that's what's cool about it. So is Optimus.
Optimus had varying levels of color.
But two.
Red, blue, and a little silver, and a little bit of yellow. He's like literally like silver
Red.
or gray?
And red. He's got red.
Yeah, he's got a little red. Okay, question for you, because you're a Megatron fan.
Yeah.
Do you want your Megatron to be silver or gray?
Silver. If
Okay.
possible, silver.
Okay, so you know, so more like this. I think this is still my favorite Megatron figure, the Voyager class Combiner Wars. You think I'm crazy? Is it because he's a tank?
No. I don't mind it. You know what? I
think
do
it's
like
still
this
fun.
toy a lot. But you know, I mean, he's no Apollyon. I like Apollyon more.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I
this
did
is the
play with
only
people.
good Megatron toy.
Okay.
Well, actually,
No, I agree. I don't think. I mean,
yeah, I'd say
I don't know.
as far as Hasbro goes, this is the best. I mean, because I don't like the tank mode.
yeah.
No, I can deal with the tank. It
Tank
doesn't
mode
bother-
makes more sense. Look,
It's
I
realistic,
understand.
you're right.
Yeah. If the thing is if they do an official Takara Masterpiece Megatron, it has to be a gun because it has to fit into the line.
Mm-hmm.
But going forward, if they actually use their creativity to create a new Transformers main line, I think Megatron needs to continue as a tank.
I agree.
I think
I
that's
would
the
give
most
you
logical.
that. I would give you that. But I still need a definitive
I understand.
80s because that'll always be my favorite.
I
But I
understand.
understand going forward in the story, make him a freaking.
I
tank,
agree.
for sure, for
Right.
sure. And I do like this toy. I think he looks great in
I
Bob
love
mode.
it.
He's a great toy.
If a little bit more ankle pivot and this
Yeah.
thing would have been, I just like it. I think it's like, again though, I'm not that you can't be both an Optimus and Megatron fan, because you can, but just like even Megatron, like I think Shockwave was cooler. I thought Soundwave was cooler. I'm not even really a Starscream
love
fan,
them
but
both,
Starscream,
though.
yeah.
I love both those toys. I just like
You're a Vader guy.
yeah,
You're a bad
yeah.
guy.
But when you think of like
Bad guy.
Megatron, do you think of like what you saw in the cartoon or the toy?
I do see the toy.
See,
yeah.
and that's
I
why-
know,
yeah, that
is
toy
a problem. I'm
blew.
a toy guy.
That
you know?
toy blew.
But even okay, let's take the cartoon then. Even as a cartoon, like he was so plain looking. He was just like, and I guess he was menacing, but he wasn't like he was. I'm gonna get a lot of slack for this, but I don't think he was the best of the best when it came to bad guy villains.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough. He wasn't. He was always getting beat. You know what I mean? It's just
But then
like
again, though, he did kick Optimus Prime's ass.
yeah, in the
So
movie.
I do have to give him credit on that. I don't know, man. You know, he just never did it for me. But I appreciate that you did. That he did it for
And
you.
I remember toys the way I want to remember them,
Sure.
not the way they were.
Absolutely.
Which I think, and it's like
I think you're right. Yeah.
because I never had Megatron as a kid,
Me neither.
and I can totally understand it.
I wasn't allowed.
I remember that toy looking like the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because he was animated
Yeah.
on the box,
Yeah,
so that's how
absolutely.
I remember him as a kid because I
Mhm.
didn't have him. But yeah, he was probably one of the worst. No, I'm taking
I
that
don't,
back.
I don't
No,
agree.
no, no.
I actually thought he was
Ugly.
I thought
He
he was a
was
really fun toy. Like I had a
Exactly,
friend
yeah.
who had him. I wasn't allowed to have toy guns. So I had a friend who had him, and I would play with him, and he was fun to play with.
Mm.
He was clunky. As
broke easy.
Yeah. But as all G1 toys were, like they really all, I don't want to say, I think they aged well, but they didn't. That's sort of a contradiction of what I'm saying. But like, they're still remain great toys.
Yeah.
But in today's technology, yeah, they're tiny. There's so much that they can do now that they did not do, or we're not capable of doing that.
Mhm.
So they all translated differently.
And it's like also we misremember them. I mean, like we
Mhm.
remember G1 Optimus Prime as a kid being this big.
right.
Like you don't think of them as tiny.
They were
it's
tiny.
like 6 inches.
You're right.
You think of them as a big old toy,
You're
and
right.
you get them now like ooh.
You're right. It's
You
like
know?
I like picked up Sideswipe,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow. Like when I was a kid, I felt like I was like,
Remember
it was-
too.
Yeah,
And it's like that's why we got to give Masterpiece a little slack. 'Cause
but
they're making some good shit.
they are making good shit. But it's the last couple
They're going.
that felt that I wasn't picking up what I remember the toys to look like when I was a kid. But I'm gonna give them a chance because
I agree with you that the fire engine.
the fire engine is sort of
Not
making
my
me a little
favorite,
nervous.
especially
Yeah.
because there's two really good third
There
parties
are two
out now.
really good. But you know, you're gonna see. I like third-party stuff, and I want to have Masterpiece Megatron, and I don't know that Takara Tomi's gonna make one. but I don't think I'm gonna get one. I'm probably because I'll be able to see yours, even though you'll never let me touch them. I think
No, I'm over that, man.
Yeah?
I'm over that. I think I'm over the whole paranoia thing, man. Like,
I think the DX9 looks better though, based on pictures.
I like both of them.
That's exciting. You're gonna be broke.
I'm gonna be broke.
Yeah, no,
sure.
but that's good. I can't wait to review them. I mean, I wish that they were going to come out at the same time so you could like. That'd be overwhelming.
Yeah, it'd be sweet though.
But I think the DX9 comes out first. And you know what? This needs to be replaced.
I hate you, Megatron!
But
do you think they will?
That's the question. Like, yes, you know why?
Because
they
have to.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot do a Transformers Masterpiece line without making the second most iconic Transformer of all time. Would you agree that that's...
I would say so. I mean, he's beloved among... I mean, I'm not the only guy that likes Megatron.
Absolutely not.
I would say...
I'm in the minority for not loving Megatron.
I think a lot of people love him.
I definitely... enough for them to make 2 third-party figures and then some. Yeah, I think he's going to be on the slate for... I think we're going to hear something at the end of 2017. Like, so another year you'll hear something about it. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of rush they are to get Megatron because they do know that they're not going to make as much money through imports. And I know that's got to affect them.
Yeah, and
right?
I mean, I guess, but I think they're terrified of them. I mean, they're doing Inferno and stuff like that. And I mean, I was going to say Beast Wars, but Beast Wars are popular. Like, so, but
I don't know. We got a lot of Beast Wars sucks comments on our episodes.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you. I
Fuck
think
you
they
guys.
suck too.
Fuck you
But-
guys. Beast Wars rule.
Oh man.
Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Beast
Suck.
Wars. Man, I just can't wait for some.
Well,
Beast
just
Wars stuff.
you and Dave, I don't know.
Me and
play
Dave
with your
Lukowski.
Beast Wars. And
Actually, I'm gonna kick you out of the Beast Wars episode, and I'm gonna Dave Lukowski.
You know what?
for mine.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah, but I do want to hear your point of view because I do think deep down you're gonna see it, and if you can like find
I
your
will
heart,
give credit if it's a good
if
toy.
it's a good toy,
but I'm not gonna buy it.
I'll take that.
Like I would never buy it.
I'll take that.
Ever.
So hopefully you get the DX9 or the Make Toy soon, and we'll do a review. Delta Commander, we either did a review of Delta Commander before this or not. But it's an exciting time to be a toy collector, a Transformers collector,
And it's shit time to
and
be a
it's
port
shit time
collector.
to be a Megatron collector. A
Yeah,
what?
It's shit time to be a port collector.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, man.
And like September is hitting, and like all the shit is coming out now, and it's intense. So third-party companies, send us some of your samples.
Send me a Mitron,
We'll
please.
review them for you. We'll be honest, but if you know you have a good product, we will review it properly, and you will reach over 900 viewers. So please subscribe and like. Until next time,
Nerd out.
Nerd out.
Megatron! Megatron should be a tank, man. A tank.